Hello and welcome to another stream. I am Philip. Yes, I am. Of course I am. Sorry. There we go. So, yeah. Today's stream we will be doing some more mapping. I was going to play a mod. One got just released like an hour ago. But I've done all the imaging and stuff. So, anyway, so welcome if you're new to my streams. Hello. I'm a beginner mapper. I'm still learning. All of my mapping is done live on the internet. You get to see all my mistakes. You get to shout at me. You get to tell me how terrible I am and how boring everything looks. And what you're looking at is what I've been building, and it's pretty basic. And we're going to carry on with that. Now, one of the things we're going to do today is we're going to do some security station work. Got this sort of plan for some security station. And I don't really know what I'm going to do, but I think the first thing I'm going to do is I think I'm going to fix some of these fences. And somebody was telling me what I should be doing and I've forgotten already. Okay, so basically I think I should be where are we? We are here. Are we here? No, we're here. I've got them as funk illusionaries. Is that right? So basically, I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to have them as something else or not. And I don't really understand why. So, you see, we got like double things going on here. Yeah, isn't that weird, eh? Alright, so we can probably get rid of that one. We get in here. What we really want to do is we want to align the texture to the left. Boom. I think that's okay. Good, that's done. And then in this case, we probably want to align it to the right, I would think. Boom, and that's not working. Nothing's working, probably because it's not selected. There we go. They need to be funk brush or funk wall. Okay, so I can change those. So what the monkey is going on here? Currently they're funk illusionary, as you can see that, but so first thing I need to do is I need to drop down the grid size, and I'll put them there. That would seem sensible. Yes, Philly, that's super sensible. Now, I think these are funk wall. Are these not funk wall? Well, these aren't anything, are they? They're not even an entity. Is there a way for me to find out if it's an entity or not? Properties. Okay, so I suppose that's just funk illusionary is not solid. Yeah, but I mean, I'm going to have to put a player clip there. That's for sure. Or do you mean it's... Alright, well, I still want to get this... Whoops. I want to get that lined up. I really don't understand why I can't align it to the right. Really don't. Let me reset. Oh, crikey. Well, that didn't work out, did it? Well, that can be back to 0. Right, fine. Now why? Okay, so here's the question: why doesn't it align properly? Don't think. Yeah. Okay. Well, I want to be able to shoot through them. Yeah. So that's why I made it funk illusionary, and then I'll put a player clip behind it. But I'm just totally flummoxed as to why. Flummoxed. That's a nice word. I haven't used that word in ages. See, now it is on this side. Maybe, why don't I just rotate? like that. I think it's going to make any difference anyway. No, totally confused. Totally confused. Just to say it one more time in case you didn't understand. Totally confused. Hello sheep, how you doing? So we're just trying to align this texture, but this texture just does not want to go. And I don't understand why. What I'm trying to do is get it so it's aligned up here, so it sort of looks, sort of like, looks a bit like that one really. Although there seems to be like 1,000 different ones up here as well. I bet if I move this, there's like others underneath it. Yeah, look, there's like so many. Might copy that across. See what happens when I do that. Okay, well, what if I move this one out of the way and I take this one and I make it that size and then I put it there, boom. And then this one disappears. I've been looking at the wrong thing, but you see, that looks better, that looks okay. I mean, I know it's not perfect. I mean, I know. But that looks okay, doesn't it? I mean, are we going to be fighting over that? Really? Okay, maybe you will. Alright, well I'm not, because I've got to get this working. So then we get rid of that. This one and this one can just come in here. Is this isn't my player clip, is it? It might be, you know. Yeah, that's my player clip. Okay, McGay. Good afternoon. Top of the morning to yas. It's a funny phrase, isn't it? Top of the morning. Alright, we've got a bunch of stuff going on here. Well, that's another fence. We don't want that, do we? We'll get rid of that. And now this, we were supposed to be offsetting, weren't we? Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to, oops, to select all of it, copy it, and copy it again. And we'll just put that in a corner, and that will be sort of, that'll be the work on the fences for now anyway. So now they should be at least sort of aligned. They're bigger than the fence, so it kind of makes it easy. No, these are not prefabs. No, I just sort of made a brush and then applied the texture. I thought that's what we were supposed to do. Are you telling me that there are just like fence decals that I can use? Oof, decals, sorry, prefabs. Anyway, we need to get this floor up, don't we? Because that floor's too low. And then we're going to start work on my patent pending security place. Right, crikey. This is, we don't need such a, I think of all the floors, yeah it is, they're all the floors are that fat. So boom, there we go, that's up there. Right, but you know what? I've kind of decided that the corner's not going to be the space for it anyway. But I just want to go through the wall here. Okay, good. Right, and we got this thing overlapping, haven't we? So which one do I need? Can I not just do that? No, I can't. I need this one to be here and this one to be there, because that needs to go to the edge. Alright, good. Right. So I suppose I could just copy those across, really, shouldn't I? That's the glass up there. Get rid of that. Copy that across. Copy that across as well. Now they're both too low. Cack. Yep. That is not an unfair assessment of my mapping. I agree. Here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Here. Good. And then we just need to get the texture right. So if we fit it, no, that was a big mistake, wasn't it? Let's reset that. It's quite hard actually with that probably because I'm doing the wrong thing. Right, there we go. Maybe it'll be a bit easier if we do it from this angle. Right, so what we want is, what happens if we fit it? Yeah, that's not really going to be good. We'll reset it, we'll have it fit to the left. No, 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 doesn't matter. Right, now the scale maybe I should be getting myself one of the paid versions then. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to spend too long on this because I'll probably end up being here for hours. Getting it just, I don't understand why it can't. Really, I don't understand why it can't figure out that I just want it. I want it to sort of fit the whole thing. Right, that's all. That's so. Should we get it? If we do it to the right, that doesn't work. No, 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 no. Like that. Should we just do it like that? I haven't got the patience today. It doesn't look too bad, does it? Right, and then we can just put this back. That should stop the player. And can we? How easily can we select both? Not too bad. We can just copy them, can't we? Surely we can just put them up there. Get rid of that. And that goes there. No. Well, how did that happen? Because it's too low, Philly, you silly monkey. Like that. Yep. I Are we feeling it? No, we're not feeling it. It's too low. That, no, that, and that to there. There we go. Right. That should be much better now. We're not 100% happy, but so let's get in here. So we've been playing around with this, and one of the interesting things was that that red light seemed to be much brighter than the others. So there's our lovely rock. I still love that. So security. Let's do some work on the security thing. Right. I'm going to be winging it now. And this is going to be bad news. So, one of the things that I want to do is I want to have special, now I don't know if that's going to work, a special sort of system where I have the security sort of in a special area, right? And what am I on? I'm on 8. So, and they interact all of the time with the player, but they don't. They're not part of the secure. The whole base has a sort of a completely separate. Has oxygen. There's no actual contact with the base itself. It's separate. It's seen through glass. There's lots of fire doors. Kind of sort of hard to explain, and I'm really looking for like a style, and I really don't know what I'm going to be getting, but I think I'm probably just going to start and then see how I go along. Eventually maybe I'll get some custom textures. I think we'll start with this. This is going to be the floor of the first one. Here. Back to this. Alright. So, all that selected. And sort of see what's going to happen once it sort of starts. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Or not. Not sure what I wanted to do now. Damn it. I want to clip this. Okay, well, quite happy with that. That's okay-ish, kind of. Let's just build a few simple walls. Okay. Ooh, oh, that was terrible, wasn't it? Here's my problem. My problem it should come 2 down, shouldn't it? And this can come 2 down, and then that should be a better thing. Right, so now I should just be able to here, clip that, good. Going to build some walls, just some simple, well not that simple, Philly. Right. Alright, good. I'm gonna put that in the middle there. I know that's not, but I don't want to lose it. Right. Boom. So this is that sort of guard room. Oh, that was just convenient, wasn't it? Now, if I've done my sums correctly, that should fit in there. Good, and you're probably wondering where the door is. Well, we're going to wonder about that a little bit later. So now I suppose I need to chop this off. Let's get in a bit closer. Clip that. Oh, I nearly did that then. Good. Then I can build a simple roof in here. Looking good. Build that. Then I can clip that. So much. First I've got to select it. So much. So happy. I'm so much happier about clipping and oh, what the monkey did I do there? He says, how poetic was that? Eh? I'm so much happier. And then of course, good. So I've built this sort of little room. We're not too worried about that yet. And then we're going to build a bit of glass. And of course, it's not going to work out how I want, but we'll build it anyway. So the texture here. Oh, 31 objects marked. That was a mistake. I think we'll go with that. We'll apply it. That was a huge mistake. We will undo that because we haven't even finished building our thing yet, have we? Right, now we have. Now this is where it's going to get all a little bit. Now it should be 45 degrees. That should work out beautifully, shouldn't it? He says. But it doesn't. So do I need to drop down like one? Even there it doesn't work out. Okay, well, whatever. So is that glass there? What went wrong? Right, okay. Anyway, I have to turn it into an entity, don't I? And it has to be, you see, I don't do these things enough. It has to be texture, and we want it to be 125. But it's not. And it's not because it's, there we go. Right, that's kind of what I'm looking for, but I'm so not happy with that. It's just terrible. This looks rubbish, doesn't it? I'm gonna have to sort of develop a style. Right, so let's select these things, because essentially we're gonna, oops, and then if we copy them, so much for my rounded edges, eh? I should have grouped them. Son of a gun, I should have grouped them, and I probably don't even have the ceiling, do I? Very unhappy about today's mapping. I just don't feel as though I'm doing a good job. Okay. It's just not working out the way I wanted it to, and I think maybe these angles are a mistake as well. Not having fun today. It's not what I sort of oh. In fact, why don't we just maybe I need to take a completely different approach. It's just not looking good, is it? Not looking good. Is this all back to normal? Let's try and do something in this corner. Let's try and don't know what yet. I certainly need to come up a grid size. Probably saying to me, "Oh, but we can't outfill until we know what you're doing." And that is true. You can't. So what we're doing here is we're just going to build a floor. And texture of the floor. FLR. Something simple, something that we can just repeat everywhere. I've hardly been mapping and I'm already bored with the floors. Alright. Let's go for that. Oh, crikey. What monkey is that? It's supposed to be a floor. Right, okay. So we're just building, what we're doing is we're just building this security station, but we're really not comfortable about what it is that we want. I haven't quite figured out what I want yet, that's the problem. Okay, so we'll have that. We'll copy it. Okay. Right. So you can see what I'm doing here. So should we just copy that up to there. Hello Zeke. So we're building a security station. I don't really want the walls to look like that, but that'll do. Let's change those walls now. How about that? Is that going to look good with the floor and stuff? Nah, it's okay. Player's not going to see that much of it. Gotta make sure I don't no, I haven't got Barney set up. I'm just assuming I'm just going to be able to drop him in. Let's that's a good idea. Let's sort of finish this and then we'll put one in. Maybe we can play around with what he does and stuff. I've yet to learn that though, so let's copy that down there. Copy that one across here. Again, we're going to need to make sure okay, yeah. Nearly had a right. So the player can't really see much going on there. Doesn't give any problems here, does it? No. So now we need a piece of glass. We need to do something with the edge though, don't we? I'm not happy. Really, I'm not happy. Looking for some sort of border, something that will look good around the edge of the inner part of the window. sure that's not what it's designed for, but what I want to do is I want to I don't know, just as I've mentioned a lot of times, I feel that this texturing is like the hardest part. Choosing which textures. I don't know what, I'm not sure I know what a transformation shortcut is. Control M. I don't know, so what if I do this and I go Control M? Yeah, it does. I think that maybe I should be making myself a test transformation. Control plus M. Alright. So now we need, I mean, I don't know if that looks good or not. I mean, it might just be silly. Don't know, I really don't know. It's so hard for me to explain what I'm looking for because I don't want to, I mean, I've probably spoiled it already, but right, so I'm on 16, so I'll need to go down to 4. I'm going to make the glass 4. There. I browse, I look for glass. Is there like lots of glass available? I mean, I know that Don hates the glass. I turn it to an entity. There are no editable objects. Legible. Right. Oh, we've got a crash. I haven't saved. Oh no. Oh no, we're just going to wait a few seconds just in case. And we have a crash, people. Oh dear, what a shame that is, because I haven't saved. Who's a naughty boy? No, I didn't. For a trim texture. Let me try. Alright, I can. Gonna have to rebuild it, which is like freaking frustrating, but I suppose there's only, you know, I haven't lost that much. Like 10 minutes or something, I suppose. So I'll put some music in the background. Sort of a lot of people. Yeah, I think it will be auto saving, but oh, this is really. Alrighty, I've got no idea what these are. CEF bootstrap. Okay. Let's close that. And we start it again. Are you ready, peeps? Let's see what we got. No, it didn't save any of my. All of that work I did on my fences has gone. And none of this has saved at all. So let's where will I find? Tell me if the music's too loud, by the way. Backup existing, enable autosave. Oh man, I'm sure we set that. Obviously not. Keep the last. So, here we go, live on the internet. Piece of frustration. All right. So let's get back down here. Right, what are we on? We're on 32. Let's get back down to 16. We're going to make that. Going to copy that across. We're going to need to drop down one more for that. Drop back up. Okay. Copy that across there, but make it that high. That looks too low. Make it that high. Alright then, and I quite like that idea of just having it that small, but we won't. We'll do that. We will. Whoa, oh, what the monkey have I done there? No, this one, you silly filly. Okay, good. They're all now lined up. I'm gonna have to build my little section again. Alrighty. Let's make that down there. I'm not worried about making it too big. Shouldn't be that big. Needs to be this high. And boom. Let's get in here. Alright, so first of all, let's get that floor done. We chose that one, we did. Apply that puppy. Good. And then we'll copy it up for the roof, shall we? I think we shall. And now I'm just gonna copy that over here. Good. Good, 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 good vibrations. Pop, pop. Excitations. So I learned a new word today. And for those of you, not today, sorry, this week. Those of you who don't know, I'm an English teacher. So, I mean, my range of vocabulary is fairly good. But I'm not like an author. Now, Control M, rotate 90 degrees. Okay, so that didn't do anything that I expected. I wanted to rotate 90 degrees, so let's undo that. Let's try that again. Let's do the, what's it, axis 90 degrees. Boom, and no, that didn't work either. Woo, so we do that, and the last chance, the Z. We do 90 degrees, boom, yay. Right, okay, so as long as I remember from the top, it's the Z axis. Axis. So this new word, intellection. To intellect. Basically to think about something and solve the answer through intellection. Pretty sure that's the word. Right. Now what the monkey is that? Is that going to cause us any problems? I wouldn't think so. Right then, so now we just need to choose the texture. Got an itchy palm, left palm, is that the one I spend the money or give it away? Or keep it, I mean. We sort of chose that one, but now I see that one, I don't really like that one. Oh, I like that though. Oh, I like that too. Oh yeah, I like that. It's not going to fit with the floor though, is it? Ooh, let's apply that. Yeah, don't like it anymore. No, I don't like it anymore. Sorry about that. Do we think that's a wall? That looks like a wall, doesn't it? Yeah, we're going to have that. That might make for some interesting lighting later. It's going to fit with the Barneys and stuff. Right. So now we need to do this edge, don't we? Kind of thinking something else, but we're going to try it. So Control S. Let's. So the first thing we want to do is maybe this edging, and we've got the word trim. Yeah, that's quite nice. What about that blue and yellow? That might kind of fit quite nicely. What if I sort of apply it? Well, that's not going to work, you silly filly. So I want that off. Okay, yeah, and now this one. If I apply it, well, that doesn't. Why doesn't it fit nicely? Right, so let's build our glass. We've got to drop down to 4 for this, don't we? Because we need it in the middle. Okay. So, not 100% convinced this is what I want, but we'll see. So I was sort of asking earlier about, are there like websites where you can download all of these things, turn it to an entity, no eligible, right, render mode, texture, amount 125, and it should boom appear like that. Well, that's okay, isn't it? We need to stick a couple of lights in here, don't we? Is it just light? I think it's just light. Oh wait, I know what we could do is we could simply just copy one of these across, couldn't we? Let's put one there and put one there. Right. Let's colour though. Let's appearance, brightness, bigger colour. Well, we're gonna go for that bluey. It's gonna be, maybe it's horrible. Maybe it's garish. Maybe it's beginnerish. Right. Now we want to try and put an entity. We want, I don't even know. Is the music too loud, by the way? Can you hear the music? Tell me. I want to put like a Barney. How do I thought they'd be like NPCs. I mean, you've got all of these monsters. Oh, okay. Got no idea. Monster dead. Okay, so clearly it's not simply a case of sticking in a Barney and then choosing, unless somebody can tell me if there's a way of sticking in a Barney. Century. Is he monster? No, that's not. That can't be that. Can it? Can't be monster century. Is it one of his scientists? Monster century? Could it be that? What have I done? Monster Barney. Monster Barney. Really? Did I just drive past Barney. I did. That's silly of mine. Right then. So, there. Monster Barney. So, wait, where is he? Where's Monster Barney? What the monkey is he doing down there? There we go, look. Ooh, he looks pretty short. Is he pretty short? Dang. Don't like that now. That's too sort of tall. Let's make it shorter. And we definitely have to make the glass bigger. And we might drop that down a bit. Just drop that down a bit. It doesn't need to be high. How does that look? Yeah, okay, that's kind of okay. Now, without Barney, can I make him do sort of interesting stuff? Can I make him sort of walk around a bit? Or I suppose I can, but animated sequence, animation sequence, use sentence. Yeah, come on, use sentence, trigger condition. Alright, so this C player, take damage, health, here world, here player. Okay, plenty to learn here. Right. Now basically, if we like this, we're going to sort of put this around quite a lot. This is going to be... That room looks a bit big though, doesn't you think? I was thinking more of a, like a corridor. Now, how does that look? Good. Okay. Why don't we sort of test that, just see how that sort of feels, and then we can worry about that later. Right then. So let's all right. Fine. Let's export the map. Shame it doesn't pick up that number. I know Don's reported that, so that's okay. And then we'll compile. And what I would like to do here is, I probably mentioned it before, I'd like to be able to manually change this, but I can't. I can't do anything. I have to click the box here. Don't know if that's good or bad. Right, fingers crossed that we don't get any errors. I don't really think I've made too many holes. So this is going to be sort of stage one of the security section, in the sense that I'm just going to get these boxes working, and maybe over time I'll make them look better and better and better. But essentially the idea is that there's a completely separate section, and they allow me to get doors open and stuff like that without having the player to, you know, drag a Barney around and still make it feel like stuff's going on. Right, so now I should be able to, and you should be in the game, but I'll just double check that. Just make sure you can see that. Don't think you can. 3, 2, 1, boom. No, you're not working. Okay, so you should be able to see it now. Sorry about that. Sorry. Okay, good. All right, so it comes along. I quite like that blue. Got that blue going on there. Not good because we can see the edges. I recognise that. So we'll need to make those much, much bigger. Might put a door in there. So I'm going to sort of basically put one up there. Plop that into there. Maybe one over there. So essentially nobody, it could be nobody, could be nowhere. Oh, I can't get over there. You can be nowhere within the facility without being seen by one of the security guards. Yeah, baby. Good. It's a start, isn't it? It's a start. I think we'll make that corridor a bit smaller. We'll extend the walls so we can't see that. So good. So now if I go back to here, I should be able to go, and we should be able to see what I can see now. So let's get back in here then. So Barney doesn't do anything. I mean, I recognise that that's a bit there. So we'll bring that wall in a bit more. Like that. We'll bring that floor in. I'm pointing having stuff that we don't need. We'll bring that in. Boom. We'll need to extend it, of course. This wall could probably be thinner now. I can go up to 16. Be careful not to cause too many problems. We don't want the player to see the edge. Or at least I don't. I want them to think it's really big. And the same here. I don't know if there's a better way of doing that. Any thoughts on that? Alright, there you go. So now they can't sort of see on the edge. Barney can come forward a bit. I'll get Don to teach me how to sort of do stuff with him later. I wonder if I should put some sort of equipment or some... Okay, well, so no. So now, let's see if we can group them and copy them. Stick it out. Okay, so I know it's not. I just wanted to see where. So this all needs to come just here. Okay. Let's ungroup them. So the first thing that we need to, I thought they were ungroup. Okay, so what am I trying to do first of all? I think I'm making a mess of this, aren't I? First thing I suppose I need to do is just make that all shorter. All I really want to do is just build it around that. Okay. Oh no, definitely don't want that. No, I didn't want to do that. Wow. Really frustrating sometimes. Okay. Just get in here and just make sure that okay. So what do I need here? I need just pull this along. Got ourselves a different. Oh, or maybe that should be there, perhaps. What is that? That is this. So it was sticking out. Oh, there's like a lot of stuff really messed up here, didn't I? This grid thing has always caused me problems. My own fault all the time, I recognise that, but okay, now there we go. Okay, that's looking good. Right. No, it's not. What's gone wrong there now? What the heck is that? It's somehow sticking out. Right. Oof. So here we go. Well, I suppose would it be sensible just to make it one long walkway? Does that make any difference? I suppose it would stop. Is there any good reasons for doing this? I mean, I know in a real world it might be like that, but okay. Worry not, Philly. Worry not. So now we'll just what the hell have I just done? Okay. Good. Alright, good. So we should just be able to pop that up. Nobody's talking to me. Oh, I don't care. I mean, I don't care. You Good. And now we need to do just the trim, and we're gonna stick with this gold. Son of a monkey. Okay, how do we... Hi, Ruben. Where have the lights gone, though? Are there any lights in here anymore? Can we just simply copy Barney's across? We can. But there were lights. Where are my lights gone? Ah, there are my lights. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Right. So we can just... No, we can't. Yes, we can. What happened there? I don't know. What's this? Well, that's a bit silly. Why don't I just... Oh my god, I'm in a complete daze today, aren't I? If I'm just going to... Right, fine, and do the same there. So that gets deleted, that just gets extended. Boom, but it's too fat. So what the monkey is that? This the floor. Fine. Alright, well that doesn't affect us. Right, let's take this and move it up there. And copy another one up there. Right. So here we go. We've got one station. We've got another station. Texture doesn't look good there though, does it? Let's work backwards with that one. Select it. It's okay. It's okay. Doesn't look right. How can that look right? Right. Don't you think it looks terrible up there? How can that work? Right then. So now we need to put another one in here. We need this. Where's this wall? So many things overlapping, haven't we? I mean, if I drop that there, what's this? Where does this come in? It's going to have to go 16. Look, I might. This is where holes. This is where leaks happen, isn't it? Mucking about with things like this. No idea why that wall's so thick. Right, back up. Where the monkey am I? There I am. Oh my god. None of that saved as well. Oh, so if you're just joining me, we had a crash earlier, and the autosave system wasn't on, but I really thought it was. I'm sure Don would have shouted at me to set that up. Right. Got to make that a bit smaller. Yeah, this is a mistake. I've got so many Control S. Yeah, I just did it. So many issues. Right, that's sticking out too far. It's got to be in one. It's got to be in two. Oh, pooperoonie. Because now that one's... So, alright, I'm working on 8. Right. You see, this is the room. Oh, what is that down there? Why is that so big? It's not even used anywhere, is it? Holy crap, look how big that floor is. Oh, I'm so nervous about just making it smaller though. But I don't even know what it's for. Where does it... is it just for this? So what, if I just do that, what's going to happen? I mean, really, it doesn't touch anything, does it? It's not a problem anymore. No, we don't think it's going to cause any, but we don't know. Alrighty, this is good. So this is going to give us a chance to do like a double. What we're going to do is we're going to put a security thing in this wall, and it's also going to pop out there as well. Yeah, quite like that. Quite like that. In fact, it's not really what I wanted, because I did want the... Okay, yeah, I wanted a room in here, but that's not gonna... Okay, I can have a room. Fine. It's not exactly how I wanted it to work, but fine. So the question is, do I want to bother starting again, or do I want to just do it from scratch? You know what I will do? I'll take these 3, I think. I think that would be a sensible thing. Just those 3. Just throw them all the way over here. Oh boy. Coming to the edge right here. Good. We're going to go Control M. The Z needs to be 90. Oh baby, I've learned something today. And now just put them there. Do we like that? Looks a bit low. Do we want that? What kind of height do we want that? No, you know what? I think that we want that lower. And the reason I think that we want it lower is because we don't want everything at the same height. We don't want them... I want them to feel that there's like other stuff, other sort of levels that we don't know about. Yep, okay. Now that can then just go all the way across. As can that. Oh, even further, silly filly. Okay. How's the music, by the way? Is it too loud? And then I'll just... Good. We okay with that? I know that there's nothing, and I know that that's going to crash, don't worry. So in this case, this has to go all the way to the top. Higher. I've got to go that high. Alright, good. We've got our gold thing going on, but we've look, we've lost it a little bit. I wonder what happened there. My fault, no doubt. No doubt, my fault. Oh. Okay, let's fix that first. So, there. And the same there, so... Alright, we'll worry about the texture a bit later. So now I need to make sure I just... Okay, good. And the top is already done. Do 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 do. Alright, so this is way bigger than it was supposed to be at the beginning. So now what we need to do is we need to just build. Is it worth me copying the walls? And probably not. What I need to do So hello. Got a few more visitors. So if you're new, welcome. I'm Philip. I'm a new mapper. All of my mapping currently is done live, so you're seeing me learn how to do stuff. Now, this is part of what we call the Level Design Academy, where a gentleman called Don, aka Unk, teaches me what to do. But I need to practice, and I've been practicing quite a lot because I really want to feel comfortable with the knowledge that I have, and there's still a lot more things I'm learning. So I learned recently about the arches. That's a great way of making sort of cylinders. This is the cylinder I made, and I still haven't done anything with it yet, but I only made it yesterday. And that's it. Yeah, we still haven't figured out what we're going to do with these windows because we need the player to smash through there. We'll probably have to redesign the whole thing. I might go for something else. So that's it. So that's what you're seeing me do. So if you think, oh, this guy really doesn't know what he's doing, you're right. I really don't know what I'm doing because that's part of it. So now I'm just going to build a floor. And try and snap back up to 16 if I can. I have to build the floor from here. Now, what I don't want to do is I don't want to make this one too long because I'm going to put a window on the other side on the right, and I don't want them to sort of see this whole long corridor. So I'm only going to make it quite short. I think it needs to be there, but we don't want it to be glass. We need it to be a floor. We'd chosen that one, so we'll stick with it. Let's see what I built. I built nothing. Where is it? Okay, so let me select that. Let me select that. It's too low, I suppose. Is it going to be here? Alright, there it is. Alright, now we've got one small problem here. That this is. Now, I bet if I drop this down, that's going to cause me a leak at the end somewhere. There will be a leak. I suppose I could just bring that across. That would block that leak. Alright. So that seems okay. No. Ah, we've got a bit of an overlap there. What happens if I do that? We get ourselves a leak. Lovely. So we're going to need to... Not working out the way I wanted. Hi, Yudi. Pooperoonie. This is... If I make that smaller... Oh dear. If I put that in, I'm going to get a leak somewhere. Now if I extend this, because that's kind of what I want. And what's that? That's that big fat wall. I don't know why that wall's so fat, but whatever. Right, so let's make this like that. We'll put a wall in here. Not sure how high. Or higher than that, clearly. Okay, good. We will make this a bit like that, actually. Okay, good. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw you sort of earlier. So we're looking for a wall now, aren't we? Want that blue one? We're in love with the blue one. Good. That was a mistake. Do back into here. Good. And now I want a texture. Is it high enough? Yeah, or not? It's hard to tell, don't you think? It's hard. No, it's not high enough. Right, now it's high enough. Now I want that. I want. I don't want it to have changed outside. Has it changed outside? Oh, I don't even know what it is yet. No, it doesn't. Don't think it has changed outside. And I want that and that and that and that. And we want that as well. Hasn't changed out here, is it? Good. Okay. You're right. Where's that ToxicVille update? Well, basically, I was trying to get the chapter headings, the chapter images, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So I am going to just release it without the chapter headings. I'm not going to make excuses. And I promise to do that very soon. Yes, I really like this transformation that somebody taught me today. That's really nice. So we're basically trying to make that look like it continues around the corner. That is just way too big though. Good. Bad. Really? Is there just a quick way of doing something? Boom, yeah, wow, this is, that thing is really going to help me. And then control it, 1, 2, 3, 90, boom. Good. And now No scientists, because this is a security place. This is just security in here. And so now what I need to do is I need to take that wall and I need to do that with it, and this wall actually has to come in a bit. We don't want to overlap in there, do we? Yeah, I thought that might happen. Right, so here we go. We're going to have to do a little bit of, copy that across first of all. Oof. No, because let me just clarify, the area I'm building now is the security. Nobody goes in there except security. They have their own living quarters, they actually have their own oxygen, they are completely separated. There are doors and there are plenty of ways, so if one area gets compromised, people could still get to other areas. So in this security area, nobody goes. The security people have no contact with the rest of the scientists, and I've even thought about it even more, is that I want to have some kind of machine where the light from the machine opens the door, so there's not even any cables that connect anything. That's kind of like, what's it? Yeah, there might be some dead Barneys. Remember, I'm just building the sort of the basic area here at the moment. I'm just trying to sort of get my head around this idea of how I want it to work. So this is the floor, this is the Barney, no, one higher, good, so comes across to there. Where's that one? Alright, good. Okay, good. And now what we will do is we'll have this, and we will copy them. Whoa, look at that. We will copy them. Control M. 1, 2, 3, 90. Nope. 90, and then we'll put that here. That's the plan anyway. Alright, good. So what do we need to do? Well, the first thing we need to do right. So we got them the wrong way round, but that's okay. I need to do that, and then the same with that one, like that, but this one needs to go here, and then this one needs to go here. Does that make sense? So we have that. Okay. Alright, good. That doesn't look good. That looks bad. That's better. That's better. How about that? Good. The player can sort of see. Now, what do we do with this? The floor. The floor. There we go. Right. So what do we want? Where do we want it? Good. So I just poop that along there. Right, so they're way too high, as are the lights, I would imagine. I think I'll drop that ceiling down. You're kidding me, right? That ceiling is that big? That big? How can that ceiling be that big? Because it's the whole thing. Well, that's freaking stupid, Philip. That ceiling is that big. So now, have I made that? Oh, poo-poo-rooney. How did I let that happen? Anybody remember? That was... Damn it. Right, and I bet I'll go back in here now, and that's all. Right, fine. Because what we want then is we just want a new one in here, don't we, anyway? This one. There we go. That's a bit better, don't you think? Player can't see there anyway, so good. And now what I need to do is I need to turn him around. Is it that simple? Yeah, it is. Let's undo that though and see if I go Control M, 1 to 90. Yeah, okay. We quite like that. Good. There'll be a dead Barney later on. I was thinking about doing some machinery. So what I think we'll do is I think we'll save it and we'll have a run around, shall we? 6:38. How are we doing for time? Oh, I think we'll stop actually. Right. F5? No. Cancel that. Sorry about that. Export that. That's what I just had open anyway. No, what are we on? We're on number 8, 38. We didn't export 38. And then we will compile. Oh, what happened to 37? Now, are we going to get an error? There's a leak. It's not unexpected, I suppose, considering how many things we moved. Now, I know I should be looking in the map for the file for ideas, but I mean, this is the work where we've been doing it. It's going to be around here, isn't it? Think I found the leak. Oh yeah, baby, think I found the leak. Yeah, found the leak. It's a big fat freaking leak. Might even be bigger than this. So one thing I sort of kind of wish I'd done right at the beginning was make sure that I only worked on 16. Good 16. Alright, so let's have a look at this. I know that might not be the only place that it needs fixing, but oh, this is a bit of a disaster now, isn't it? Okay. Oh, all that wasted work on there. That needs to be a fraction wider. Oh, look at that. It needs to be all the way across to there. And of course it needs to be that texture. Okay. So we think... Wait, that's the different colour texture, isn't it? I thought this was a different sort of a yucky kind of a colour. There we go. Oh, that's all rubbish now, isn't it? They're all the wrong way round. Okay, not going to worry about that, but we really don't have enough oomph to worry about that. Oh, come on, Philly, get that straight. Oh, you're serious? How did that happen? Come on. That. And then that. Alright. Now that's just not good, eh? What is going on there? Oh, I fixed that with a quick rotation, but it really didn't look very good, did it? Oh, all that work. Oh, control S. Oof. Right. Export the map. Let's try and compile it. Leak. Leaky, leaky, leak. Damn it. Really don't. Sorry, peeps. So. I'm just having a quick look around. Probably should have done this way earlier to make sure that any new areas. Alright, so there's my lesson. Any new areas really need saving and compiling much sooner. So it's got to be sort of under here, isn't it? This is where we got this mess of rooms and things. Right. So we can see we got a bit of a mess going on here. And that's not going to look... Whoa. Maybe that's why I had that wall so thick. Tempted to just stick it out here now. Oh, crikey, what did I do there? Oh. Yeah, no, I haven't tried loading a point file simply because, you know, I'm as certain as I can be that it's just this big mess down the bottom here. Right, Control S, F5. Let's run it again. If this doesn't work, then I will. Okay, I'll load a point file. Right, let's close that. Tool, edit, map, load a point file. Yeah, baby. Oh, crikey. So it looks like it's. There might be like 10,000 of them now. 10,000 leaks. Okay. Well, that looks like it's a leak, but there's no playable. That doesn't get there. Something under here. Well, how does it get out there and then change its mind and say, oh no, I'm going to go back up here? Alright, well, that certainly looks like it could be something, doesn't it? I mean, should I just boom it across like that? I mean, what will effect that have? Oh, you see, it ruins all of that then, doesn't it? Okay, that looks fine to me. Oh, definitely. No, there's nothing in here. That's not even where the player goes. Player comes in here, but there's no spaces. Ah, wait. Why is that now? Like that. What? Right, okay, so that wall goes all the way along to my doodah thing, doesn't it? There it goes. Shall I do that then? And how's that? You think that's better? Putting out random cubes. Okay, well we'd probably say that that's a bit of a leak, wouldn't we? needs to join that one, if nothing else. Okay, right. Yeah, I saw that Boatless is on there. Not the files though, but he's put it up there so to get a bit of a publicity, which is good. Let's unload the point file. Let's try doing it again. Then I promise I'll. Okay. Right. Let's load the point file. Okay, so let's follow. Let's find a point file. Let's right. So down here. Boom, down here. Okay, nowhere. It goes nowhere. Comes back up. Comes back up, and then it pops down this hole. Now I'm sure you're thinking, well, that must be it, but none of this is playable. The player doesn't get anywhere here. Boom, 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 and he comes. But the player does get here. And there is a big mistake. I have to unload the point file, I just can't see. I really did think that was... Right, save it, F5 it, compile it. Come on, cross those fingers for me. Are you crossing? I think you are. Right, so if this works, then that'll be the end of it for today. Fingers crossed. So this is turning into be a much bigger project than I ever imagined it to be. This really was just practicing some corridors and things, but it's sort of developed in my mind. Right, are we ready? So we now need to click in here. Right, you now should see the game. I'll just get out of the way there. That's the old one. Hello, buddy. Alright, let me just make sure you can see the game, and then I'll slip it in. Good. Alright, and so we need map PCT38. Boom. Right, so now what we've got is we've got Barney over there. We can't see any of the edges. Barney's here. We don't have any holes in the floor anymore there. There'll be a Barney up there. That's good. Alright. Yeah, quite like that. Okay. We're going to have a sort of a Barney a bit further along. And now what we're doing, we just check that Barney... Oh! Holy schmoly, what the monkey's that? What is that? I haven't put that in. Oh, it's magic. That's what it is, it's magic. I believe that we spent the last nearly 2 hours just doing this. Right, and there he is. And there we've got one on that side as well. Whoa, that glass is just way too dark. There's no lighting behind that, is there? Alright, so that's an old bug. Yeah. Barney's clipping into your brushwork. Okay, alright, thanks guys. So back into here. We'll do that quickly. You should now be back into this. What we do need to do, cancel that, is at least we know that we don't have any Right, so where are they? They're here. We'll just get them a bit higher. We can. Good. And we'll just pull them back a little bit. We take one of those. Oh, you see, you've got that light there, but it's brightness 200. 250 is 255 the highest, or not really sure. In fact, I can't. Oh, it doesn't matter. No. Put that back. That light is somewhere else, isn't it? Let's put, there it is. Look, silly filly. That needs to be there, and that one too. Alrighty, good. I think the glass is the right transparency. Where are we? There we are. Glass is the right transparency, but it looks sort of too dark, that side. Yeah, I think we'll move that just there. Good. Anything else I want to change before I finish for today? Well, the key is clearly to be constantly planning, plan. So what we do is we need a security station there, and a security station down there as well, just there to see what's going on, and one down the bottom, maybe even down there. All right, good. So save it. F5. We will compile it very quickly again. Well, not very quickly because we can't change the speed, but we're just making sure that we don't get those fireflies. So is that one way of just creating them quickly? Just put an entity in the wall and get your fireflies? And then we're finished for today. We're getting closer. We're going to have to start doing some triggers, and we'll have to polish it up to make sure that there's stuff happening. But geometrically, I think we're probably 60% of the way. We've got to do that glass again. A couple more security stations, and the geometry is going to be pretty much finished, I think. And then it'll be a case of doing some other stuff. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Obviously got to make the lighting 100 times better. Got to change that edge. That's going to be the next thing. That edge is going to change. And we need a security station here. Yeah, we need security stations everywhere. 4.4 seconds, yikes. Oh, that's a big one. 0.4 seconds, there we go. Yeah, that kind of looks cool, doesn't it? And I think we'll do something in the background there. We'll make that a bit narrower, that corridor a little bit narrower, and we'll have some kind of machine in the back. Yeah. And then, boom. And we get out into here. We've got some stuff to do into here. Yeah, I'm kind of digging the blue. We need a security station down here, one in the corner. Yeah, we got to get rid of all these. This is just terrible. It's just rubbish, isn't it? Have to make the glass bigger. That's not going to break. All right, good. Oh, okay. So they see it as an error. Maybe even a security station down here might be kind of cool. There should be nowhere the player can get to that can't be seen by a security station. Doesn't necessarily mean there has to be a guard in it. Alright, so we finished. So it was like 2 hours. Can't think of anything else to tell you. Thanks for watching. I'm going to be adding a new mod, maybe even tomorrow. And yes, I promise to update Toxicville, and just waiting to hear back from the winners from Minimalismville before I announce it. I wanted to talk to them first. Them. Yes, there were 2 winners. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and remember, come on, you say it. Remember, finishing Half-Life is just the beginning. See ya.
I started doing this picture.